And this extra savings could go towards the purchase of a house, purchase of luxury items that currently Americans are cutting back on. Some of the international products, fuel cell technology is an excellent source of energy for developing countries, especially for countries such as India and China. You know, currently some of the world's fuel crises are being caused by the fact that these new developing countries are beginning to bring in and take away from our own oil supply because once there wasn't a demand in their country. Well, fuel cells are an excellent source of technology for these new countries because it's a cheap way to obtain energy. As I mentioned before, we can cut our dependence on oil-producing countries, and who's to say that that wouldn't cut back on even some of our military and defense that the United States has in other countries, and this newfound savings could be used to stimulate and revitalize the economy on the government aspect and the government side of things. Lastly, it's an excellent source of energy for remote locations, such as in national parks when you don't necessarily have fill-up stations for cars to go through. You can use this new technology, and it's an excellent source. And also with spacecrafts, you know, when you're up in space and there's not enough room to hold gasoline and hold energy for the spacecrafts, this provides an excellent source of energy. Some of the environmental benefits, as I mentioned before, it's going to help increase efficiency from 20 to 40 to 60%. Also, water and heat is a byproduct of fuel cell technology, and if scientists really begin to work with this byproduct, if they're believing that it will be used to heat homes and heat houses, heat homes and water supplies, and this could definitely cause a major economic benefit because it could help reduce natural gas prices within people's homes as well.